Hello, everyone, and welcome once again to this channel. My name is Okoli Manuel, and as you know, we're here discussing everything retirement, pension, annuity, program withdrawal, and all that goes with it. And I'm super excited to um, bring this your way every single time. So today I'm basically going to be introducing some of the programs and ideas we have to be able to further provide support to our retirees or soon to be retirees who are on the platform and um, who will learn a thing or two from us. So I want to say a big welcome to you if you are just joining us. Okay, in the next couple of days, we will be putting out or launching something very important, and I want to share that with you today. So, if you look at the screen, you see the retirement talk. So, we are putting out the retirement talk, which is going to be a weekly session where we discuss retirement and financial planning. So, I call it the retirement live talk or talk live. As you can see on the screen, our preferred date is going to be a Tuesday morning by 10 a.m. So, what are we going to be doing at this event every week? We want to give retirees and soon to retire persons, we want to give them the opportunity to ask questions or interact. We discover that many persons who are about to retire, 40 years and above, and about to retire, they do not know how to go about the entire process or what to even expect. They don't know what to expect or what to do. They don't know the difference between program withdrawal and annuity. So yeah, what we're gonna achieve is to provide education. We are providing education to retirees and everyone out there who is yet to retire but desires to understand how these things work. So we'll be talking about retirement strategies, we're talking about pension and annuity options that are available for retirees. So many retirees do not know the available options there and what they even mean. Right after you've worked for a number of years, a couple of years in your place of work, and then you retire, what options do you have? What is annuity? What is program withdrawal? How does it even work? What questions do you have around this? So we'll be treating all of those right here on this program. So stay expectant, put your eye on this channel, and we'll be launching in days to come. So what else? We're discussing how to create retirement income. So some of the retirees, after they are retired, they don't know what to do, beginning with the lump sum, right? The lump sum they get, or the gratuity and all of that. Many retirees do not know what to do with it because you have not been trained. You don't have the experience as a business person. So most times, for most of them, when the money comes in bulk, before you know what happens or what's happening, the money is gone, and then you cannot really trace what was done with it. So, I want to teach and share practical examples from other retirees who have succeeded in this part. They will come on live on this show to discuss and share experiences and challenges that they've had to overcome. So, we'll also be discussing how to create your retirement income, how to protect your wealth even after retirement. So, we're going to leverage on some insurance based tools to see how we can help retirees to be able to protect what they have already. All right, as a retiree, you have a wife or a husband and children, you have some investment here and there already. So how are you going to be able to protect what you have? This and more we shall be discussing. This and more we shall be discussing in days to come. So stay tuned. And then the next thing we'll be talking about is the savings plan. I call it the triple pay savings plan. Okay, what does that mean? The savings plan is an insurance-backed saving for those who are still working, for those who are still in active service, who are still working. but you want additional fund, lump sum at the point of retirement. So of course, when you retire, you're going to have a lump sum gratuity given to you, but then you don't have control over that money like 100%, right? So what we are sharing on this platform will help every soon to retire or soon to be retiree, to understand how this work and how they can start a, a personalized savings plan that is backed by insurance, right? And then you are able to have some a lump sum, some millions at the point of retirement, stress free, seamlessly. Okay, that is what we're going to be doing. You know, how you can save your money anywhere, you can put money aside every month right now while you're still working. But then, how about having a savings plan that also has a touch of life insurance for your family, your wife or husband, and your children at no extra cost? I will share, we'll be sharing details of that, and let you know how it works in the days and in the weeks to come. Okay, okay, yeah. What else are we going to be talking about? We'll be looking at financial securities for your family. All right, while you are still working or when you retire. As a matter of fact, like I said, this live session will be not only for those who have retired. It will also be for those who are still in active service. You're working with the government. You're working with the private, organized private sector, a bank, a manufacturing company. You know, anywhere you're working at all, as long as where you're working is pension compliance, like you have your office has an arrangement for you, a pension arrangement, so your job is a pensionable job. So the things we're going to be discussing here will be of great benefit to you, right? Even if your job is not a pensionable job where you're working right now, or you're just a private individual who has a business you're running, the things we are going to be sharing here will also be of great value to you, because you're going to learn a thing or two that you can apply and begin to plan for your retirement. Yes. So financial security for your families and your loved ones, we'll be sharing those here. Then very importantly, we'll be sharing live questions, live Q&A. So we're talking about real questions that people are asking. So we've had a lot of questions coming in the past few weeks, for the past few months. We've had many all over Nigeria, from Abuja to Port Harcourt to Lagos to Kano to Borno, from to Gombe. We have retirees sending in questions, but before now we just answer them privately on a one-on-one level. But going forward, we're going to be bringing those questions live so that everyone can benefit and see what other people are asking. So when we provide the answers to this question, to be able to learn a thing or two that you can apply to yourself and deploy, right? Then we'll also be looking at some questions that are in some of the booklets or manuals from PENCOM or NICOM, right? We have some regulatory bodies like PENCOM and NICOM that regulate activities surrounding pension, program withdrawal, and annuity, as the case may be. So we're going to be discussing those questions and providing the answers according to what the regulatory bodies have said. Because sometimes these things can be a little bit confusing. You hear one thing from the PFA, you hear another thing from the insurance company providing annuity, but the question is, what does the regulatory body say, or what is the regulatory body saying? What have they put out there? We'll bring in all of those information here so we can dissect them and discuss them and know which of the options for retirement is better for the retiree, whether it's a program withdrawal or it's an annuity, according to what PENCOM have said. And of course, like I said earlier, we're going to be bringing in people who have already retired, who are currently on program withdrawal or currently on annuity, to share their life experiences here to further equip those who are yet to retire so they can know exactly what steps to take. So you also, you're watching, you can bring in your live questions, practical questions, that can help other people also to get a lot of benefit. So by the way, there's a phone number on the screen, as you can see. I believe you can see the phone number on the screen clearly. Yes, so that's the number you can call, 0806-548-2023, or you can send a WhatsApp message on 091-331-63112. That's WhatsApp. You can send in your questions as a message, as an SMS or a WhatsApp, and then we'll bring it up on live here, and then we'll trash it together so everybody can benefit, from the questions that you ask. Now, that being said, what else? Yeah. Also, I need to put this out there. If you or If you're a retiree, and then you are looking for how to add value to other people, you can share this with your friends or your former colleagues in your last place of work, because they need to be live on this call, so they can also participate in these discussions and begin to plan towards retirement, and protecting their families and their loved ones. Also, if you yourself are still working, then you need to be here. Either way, whether you're retired or you're still working, you can also reach out to us so that we can provide a physical or a virtual training for your company. If you have access to your HR, you have access to the head of your HR or the head of retirement departments, or your pension unit or your insurance unit in your office or workplace or your former workplace, and you like them to get value, our team is able to come physically at no cost to share some of this with your people. I think I have the flyer here. I'll just quickly check. For that, there's a flyer that speaks to what I just said now, because we'll be doing that for some of just a minute. I need to bring up the flyer just to show you what I was referring to. Just a moment. So yeah, when we have people out there, companies that would love their staff to be trained, that would love to have this seminar done in your office, so that all of your colleagues and your contemporaries can get value. What you need to do is very simple. Just reach out to us, and then we'll be able to communicate the dates, the timing, and all of that, so that we can come to your office, and then we'll organize the training at no cost whatsoever. I mean, if you want to appreciate the team, that's a different discussion entirely. But then we are coming. We're going to be able to come to your place of work and your office and organize a 45 minutes power pack training for your staff, right? For your staff, so that they will, get the value that I'm talking about. Okay, just a minute. I'm almost there. Okay, let me get it from this other device. So I want to put up a flyer on the screen. Just stay with me. You're going to see it in a minute. Yep. So it is the readiness retirement readiness training for staff and of companies across Nigeria. Very loaded, very powerful stuff that companies are already taking advantage of. Whether you are in the HR department, or you belong to, or you have some level of influence in your place of work, and you can reach out to whoever, I mean, the decision makers. Yeah, so basically that's how it works. So with that, we'll be able to come around and provide that value. Please give me a moment. I'll just quickly get this out um, from my device. The retirement readiness, you know, um, pack. Just a moment. I'm almost there. I'm almost okay. Gotcha. So it's coming on the screen right now. I'm going to show you in a moment. I am going to show you in a moment. Yeah. So what is this other training going to be about? Is not is basically is basically going to be a power packed 45-minute session with the staff in your office, right? Or your former office. Okay. The staff in your office or your former office. Okay, we are almost there. Gotcha. Okay, it's coming on the screen right now. If you look at the screen, you probably will be able to see. Just a minute. Okay, I'm almost there. I just got it out right now. Okay, good. Can you see the screen? I believe you can see the screen now. We call it the retirement. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay, as you can see, the retirement readiness sensitization is going to be a free workshop training for your staff. All right, whether you work in the bank or you work with the multinational, or you work fintech, you work with NMPC, anywhere you work at all, with the government. In fact, we've gotten some invitations to some government agencies in Osun State and Ogun State. We're working at modalities to do that training, to come around and do the training. And also, what you have noted is that we have a virtual version of this training, right? That can happen. This is going to be a customized training for your staff, for your company, for those working in your office or your company, your colleagues or your employees. Every staff, I mean, every employer wants the best for their staff. So, and that's what we're doing. So, there's no obligation whatsoever. Um, your employees, okay, I just want to read what's on the fly. It says, are your employees prepared for life after work? We're going to come to your office at zero cost to your organization, and we're going to deliver a powerful 45 minutes session covering how to convert gratuity, into a guaranteed monthly income for life. We're going to help them understand annuity versus program withdrawal, which one is better, which one protects you more. They need to learn what that means before they retire. We're going to help them. We're going to talk about retirement planning for your staff, all of those who are above, I mean, 45 years and above. Then we are also going to do a complementary life insurance backed savings plan for those younger staff. We're going to share with them how it works, right? How is it that you're able to develop or create a life insurance backed savings at no extra cost, right? Yeah, and then there are other insurance products that your staff will benefit from, from their children, for their vehicles, for their properties, for their traveling. There are many things about insurance that Nigerians are not, taking advantage of. So these are the things we're going to be offering to your company at no cost. Just reach out to us. The phone number is on the screen, and we'll be able to. The email also is there. We'll be able to reach out, and we'll be able to communicate and plan effectively for that training for your company. Okay, I'm going to stop here right now. I believe that you need to put your eye out there. I mean, in days to come, will be whenever we're going live, we'll make the links available. We'll share the flyers so they can join us. But for now, we're saying Tuesdays. Um, Tuesdays are the days we're going to be using, all right? Tuesday, exactly. So for the virtual live session on YouTube and on Facebook on Tuesdays, okay? But again, for the other one, if you want us to come to your office, we can fix a date and agree on something, and then we'll take it from there. Thank you so much for watching this brief live session. I can see one or two persons, I can see a few persons watching me live right now. Please let me just know your name. If you are watching me right now, I can see you, but I don't know your name. Can you just type your name on the comments and let me know where you're watching from? I'll just call your name right now on this live session. I can see a few persons watching right now. Before I end the call, I want to just know who you are or what your names are, and then I want to be able to give you a shout out. Okay. So yeah, please type your name on the comment section. If you're watching me, I can see you already watching me, but I don't know your name. I can't see your name. So just let me know what your name is and where you are watching from. If you're from Lagos or Abuja or anywhere you are, I'll be glad to give you a shout out. Okay, I'm waiting. The call is about to end, so just drop your name on the comment section. Okay, while that is going on, I want to say thank you to all those who have, you know, converted to annuity. I mean, every single day we get calls, we get retirees reaching out to us and saying, please, I want to convert to annuity. Can you help me with the process? What documents do I need? What information do I need to put out there? Yeah, well, as I'm talking right now, I have about 3 to 4 of them on my DM. They are reaching out, they are, you know, processing their documents, send it across to us. We'll help them do the paperwork, and then the agreement to be signed, and the foreign letter and the contract letter will be triggered, and then they will forward that document to their PFA, and then, you know, the transition is done, and then they become fully onboarded on annuity. All right. So I'm gonna stop here for now. So do have a great day ahead. See you in our next live session when we go live on the retirement talk. The retirement talk. Everything retirement, everything finance, everything planning, everything annuity program withdrawal. All right. Bye for now.